welcome to lesson 115 on area part 2. So this is dealing with complex shapes. To find the area of a complex shape, break it into smaller or bigger rectangles, find the areas of those, and then add them together. So here's example A. All right, I have some choices here. I can either cut this in half this way into two rectangles, or I can cut it in half this way into two rectangles. It does not matter which way you do it. I'm just going to do it this way. So now I have to find the area of this rectangle and the area of this rectangle, and then I need to add them together. I'm sorry, the camera's jumping all over the place. I don't really know why it is doing that, and I don't know how to fix it. So in this rectangle, I got 4 times 3, which is going to be 12 feet squared. And then in this rectangle, I've got 7 times 5, which is going to be 35 feet squared. And then I'm just going to add them together. So I've got 35 plus 12 equals 47. So that means my answer is 47 feet squared. Ta-da! This is so easy, isn't it? All right, number 2. So here's letter B. Now for this one, we can do the same thing. We can divide it right here, or we could divide it here, or we might say that we want to instead figure out for the bigger thing what the areas of the smaller ones are and subtract it. So to show you the different way, I'm going to do it that way. So let's say that I made this into a bigger rectangle. Then that means that this plus this would make this new side length here 8 inches. And over here, okay, we've got 3 inches plus 2 inches means that the distance from here to here would be 5 inches. So now I know that the bigger rectangle from here all the way around this spot, the area would be 8 times 5, which would be 40 inches squared. And now I need to subtract these little tiny pieces. Okay, so we've got over here, this rectangle is just a 1 by 1, which means that it's going to be 1 times 1, or its area is just going to be 1. So we're going to subtract 1 inch squared for that one. And so now we're at 39 inches squared. And now to subtract this one, we just need to find the distance of this right here. And so we're going to do that by saying, well, if from here to here is 8, and from here to here is 6, then 8 minus 6 tells me that this distance right here would have to be 2 inches. So 2 times 2 is 4. I'm going to subtract another 4 inches squared, which gives me my final answer of 35 inches squared. Okay? The other way you could have done that would have been to break this, like I said, into other rectangles. You would have needed 3 rectangles to do it, and then you could have added them up. All right, what about C? I want you to do this one on your own. So you can make it into a bigger rectangle and subtract, or you can make it into 2 rectangles, find the areas of them, and add. Do that, bring it to school tomorrow. Go ahead and get to work.